Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a tutorial on how to use Delivered Courier. Delivered Courier is a Korean proxy service that you can also use as a k-addy. You can use the services to purchase directly from websites or just send your orders there. They also have a Bunjang service that I'll go over in a second. But basically, I've used Delivered Courier multiple times. This is like the Korean address that I use to send all of my Weverse orders, all of my Korean album orders and everything. And they actually asked me to do a tutorial in French for their channel. So I will link that down below whenever it is out. And so since I had all of the footage for that video, I just decided to do one in English for my channel because might as well. And I've had like a couple people in my comments asking about it as well, so I decided to do it. So this is the welcome page, and as you can see on the top right, there's a login, a sign up, and my page tabs. So this is pretty self-explanatory. This is where you're gonna sign up, and also once you have an account, you can just click on my page and that will take you to your dashboard. So this is where you have access to all of the services. Just going from left to right, you have you buy orders. This is when you purchase directly from the Korean website and use the Korean address that they give you, as you can see on the dashboard. You just have to fill it in. It's pretty easy to copy and paste on most websites. And you can also just find the address usually just by writing in the zip code. I think the only complicated website where you have to enter your address in Hangul is Weverse, because you have to do it on the app. But I mean, once again, if you just type in the zip code and then type in just like the end numbers like 2271, then it will show you the first line of the address. So you can select that, and then to fill in the second line of the address, you put the thing that translates as like 3F and that your suit number. And yeah, it's pretty simple. I think it looks more daunting than it actually is if you don't speak Hangul, or like if you can't read Hangul, but it's actually pretty easy. And then you also have the We Buy Orders service. So this is where the service Delivered Courier will act as a proxy for you and buy what you want for you directly. There is a service fee for that. It's about $5, and then there's like a payment transfer fee and everything to that. So if you're on a website that you don't really understand and you don't want to have to deal with like making an account, or if you can't make an account because you need a Korean number or something, or it's like hard, you can just ask them to buy it for you. You just have to have the links. I will show you in a minute. It's pretty simple, right? But yeah, and they also have a Bunjang service in the We Buy Orders, which they have officially affiliated with Bunjang. So I think it's going to go pretty steady. And I think it's pretty much the only proxy that has a good Bunjang service at the moment. So pretty good. And then you have My Packages. This is where you'll see the packages that have come in at the warehouse. You only see them once they have arrived. And then you have referrals if you want to send a link to your friends to get $3. I'll put mine in the description. If you want to give me $3, you get $2 when you sign up. So, you know, it's a win-win situation. And then you obviously have your account settings. This is where you can set up different addresses as well in your account. You also have the account balance section. This is where you can obviously add money to your account if you don't want to add to it too many times and pay less fees. As you can see, there's PayPal, for example, but then they also have like the how to use thing that I think you should have a look at if you want to add money, just so you can see all the details. And I think you can actually add money through Wise as well, which I usually do that for other like services and everything. And Wise is great because you just have less fees. So I would recommend looking into that. The next smaller section I wanted to get into is the shipping calculator that's here at the top, the little calculator, obviously. And this gives you a shipping fee estimate. So you just have to put in your country, your zip code, and then an estimate of how heavy the box will be. So basically, if you know the weight of like each individual boxes and everything like that, you can just add the weight together. If you don't know the size of the box, you won't be able to have like the volumetric weight, which is how shipping is actually calculated. But for like FedEx, it doesn't change too much as far as I've seen. So if you want to have like a good estimate, this is always a good shout. And then the last thing I wanted to go over very quickly is the request photo service. I've never actually used it because I've never bought something where I absolutely wanted to know what state the item got to the warehouse in. But if you buy something more expensive, or if you're doing a group order and you want to check out the product benefit pools, for example, you can request a photo. I think it might be like $5 as a fee or something like that as well. So then let's get into the real services that are the meat of this. So here we have the proxy service. As you can see, there's a new order and a Bunjang order service. So if you want to buy specifically from Bunjang, which is a second-hand marketplace in Korea where you can find a lot of photocards, then you have to use that form specifically. If you want to order from any other shop, you can use just the new order form. So starting out with Bunjang, the first thing you want to pay attention to is that Bunjang Pay is available on the item you want to purchase, and it's basically this red little sign with a little like thunderbolt, right? So once you have the link to the item you want to purchase, you just put it in, submit, and then they will basically show you all the details so you can check that it's correct. So you can see the price, the quantity you want to buy, and then even all of the different photos that are shown in the listing. So you know, at least you know what you're buying. And then if you go down, you can see the total, and this is going to include the item price and all of the fees that add up together. So at least you know how much it's going to cost you. So then in the item description, this is mostly for yourself and for the custom form when they have to fill it in when shipping out your box. And then, yeah, the refund method, if you buy it with something different than money you put into this account, you know, you can just get to pick how you want to be refunded. There's nothing too special about it. So then if you have no additional information to add in, you can just submit that. And then you'll see this, which has go to previous page and make payment. And basically going to previous page, you will just go back to the We Buy Orders page. And you'll see the orders, you can click on it and pay for it later. Or you can just click on make payment directly. So this is the payment page. You just have to make sure basically you tick every box. So you have all of your orders in. So as you can see, it gives you the subtotal of everything. So if you have different orders, you can pay for everything in one go. Then just add to my cart. So this is what we have, making sure to agree to terms and conditions. If you have money in your account, you know, you can write in the amount you want to use from it, and then the total price is what's left to pay with a different payment method, so credit card or PayPal. And then you just pay. But let's say you want to order from a different website. So here I tried it with Yes24. You just have to click new order. And here you just have to put in which store you're buying from. This is also a lot for your own reference, you know, so it's important to write it out correctly so you know what you're buying. Once you've gotten the link, just paste it in. The thing is that they don't have access to the information like they do on Bunjang, so you have to fill in more things for them. So here is just like the description. Then I'm clicking on like item type. This is mostly for the custom forms as well. And the quantity I want them to get. You can also upload a photo of the item. This is once again more for yourself than for them. And then if you have any additional information, you can click it in, but I don't think I had anything special to say. And then once you submit this form, it actually takes them about like 24 hours to review the order, and then they will send you an email and a notification to tell you that your order has been accepted, and then you can pay for it just by clicking on it. So if you know your way around Korean websites, if you feel comfortable ordering directly for yourself, then you can use the You Buy We Ship service. And basically this is just using the Korean address that they give you. Once again, on the dashboard, everything is written out for you to use. They do give you the address in like English script and in Hangul, and I mean usually the website asks you for the address in Hangul, so just make sure to write in properly. But yeah, so once you've done that, you will have to fill in a form once you have the tracking number for your order. Not before. You have to wait to have the tracking number or you won't be able to fill in the form. So let's have a look at it. Once you have the tracking number, you have to choose the carrier. It's usually CJ Logistics. And then you can fill in the order number if you want for yourself, the merchant, so K-Town, Weavers, wherever you bought it from. Once again, the item description, and then you can also fill in the item type just like before, and then you have to fill in the price and the quantity that you have gotten. So up until now, not too complicated. It usually has like the total value showing up automatically, but here it didn't for some reason. And then you have to upload an image, and the image is basically like anything you want it to be, but it has to show the photo of the item, or at least the name of the item, and then the price of the item. So I usually just put in a screenshot of the confirmation email I got for my order. It works every time. You know, this is mostly just to confirm everything is all right and good to go. And then there's the little add item if you have different types of items that you want to add together. Pretty simple, right? Then you also have automatic shipment service, which you can actually set up in your account setting with all of your address stuff and everything. And this enables you basically to, if you want a box to be delivered to your Korean address but shipped to you directly without consolidation, and you don't want to have to wait once it gets to the warehouse to request shipping and everything, you can request for automatic shipment. All you have to make sure of is that you have an address logged in for that you have a preferred shipping method logged in for that, and you have enough money in your account to pay for the shipping automatically once the order gets to the warehouse. I don't usually use this just because I usually consolidate some stuff, but I mean, sometimes shipping from Weavers is so widely different, even if you don't consolidate between like their shipping and the shipping from Delivered Korea, that I mean, it can also be like good to save on shipping even if you don't, you know, place a lot of orders. And yeah, then you can just submit your form, and once the order arrives at the warehouse, it'll just say received instead of submitted, and you can check out the details and also still edit your form if you made a mistake somewhere, or if you just want to change the title or whatever, right? Sometimes, however, you can have your order arrive at the warehouse before you ever get a notification that has been shipped out. I'm once again talking about Weavers because of course it's always Weavers, but as you can see here, I have a form that says created by us instead of created by you, and I received an email from Delivered Korea telling me, hey, we got a package, but we don't have a form for it. Please fill it in. So that's what I'm going to do. It's the exact same form, except that they've already filled in the tracking for you, which is very nice. And then once all the orders you've been waiting for to consolidate have arrived, you can go into My Packages to finally ship them to you. So you can scroll down and see them all. And then if you wanted to ship only one package by itself, you could do that. You can just take the box and add to cart, and you can also click for and apply for repackaging, which basically, if you have a very small item in a very big box, you know how Weavers is, you can apply for repackaging. They'll put it in a reasonable sized box so you don't have to pay for as much shipping because volumes count when it comes to shipping, and then you can just add that to cart again. Oh, and I don't know if I've shown, but the cart is up there for everything else. But to apply for consolidation, you just tick the boxes of all the orders you want to put in together. Here I just clicked on everything, so I could have all of 5 packages I have at the warehouse be shipped out together. And then click on consolidate. So there is a consolidation fee. I believe it is $3 for each package box you want to consolidate together, but if it comes in an envelope, it is only $1 for consolidation. And then you also have like some other services you can ask for if you want to, like extra bubble wrap or whatever. And then once you're ready, you can just click on submit. And then you would have asked for consolidation for all of the orders selected, and it takes about 24 hours once again for them to consolidate all of your orders together into one box. So yeah, then my package was consolidated. As you can see, it says consolidated on it. And then what I have left to do is just pay for shipping. So I'll just tick the box here and then click add to cart, and then I can just directly view the cart. Once again, click at the top over there, and then this is where you actually choose where you want your order delivered. So select shipping address. You have all of your addresses once again in your account settings. I clicked home, and then here are the different carriers that you can pick. FedEx is usually the cheapest one by a large margin, so there's no question asked here. Once again, you have to click on it. You can see the total that I have to pay for. So this was like $58, which is like really good because there was like 5 orders, a bunch of albums and everything in there, so much cheaper than with us shipping by a lot. So once you submit, once again, you have to click on I have read terms and conditions, even though I never do it. And then I had some money left on my account once again, so I just typed the amount I wanted to pay with for that. And then I was less than $3 short, so I had to top up with PayPal. And then yeah, that was my order confirmed and done. And as you can see, my order says ready to ship, and usually they take about 24 hours to ship out as well. So I mean, they don't work on weekends, so you know, if you do it on a Friday, which was the case for me, don't expect them to ship out on the Saturday. They'll usually ship out on the Monday or Tuesday morning. So then once they've shipped out, they'll send you an email with your tracking number, so you'll just have to wait patiently for your package to arrive. And this will be the case for me. So the next video I have on my channel will actually be the unboxing of the orders that are in this very package. Please do let me know if you have any further questions. I'll try my best to answer them if I can. But I hope this was useful. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, stay checked in for the unboxing because I think it will be fun. But thanks so much for watching. Bye!